What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be working on this 67 Impala, and before I jumped into anything, I wanted to show you something that most of you may not realize. And it's cold as hell in here today. According to my little thermometer for my shop, it's about what looks like about 40 degrees, give or take. So when it is extremely cold or pretty cold, different fluids react different ways, and non-detergent, which is what a lot of people have been told for a very long time to use, it gets thick and it doesn't move through the system quite as well as some other fluids. So I just wanted to show you a real world scenario where non-detergent is not always the best way to go. And this thing has fully charged batteries, and yes, it is just a lay and play. It is not meant to hop or anything like that. It's just lay and play, but it is still operates extremely slow because of how thick that non-detergent fluid is. So I'm going to show you really quick, hitting the switch, how slow it truly is. And no, the slowdowns are not closed, but that is how slow it goes. And now this is a whammy tank, so it's using the same fluid. And you can see how fast and how slow it's going. I mean, it's just absolutely as slow as it can possibly be. Now, if you saw that Cutlass video, I used a different kind of fluid. And the fluid that I used was 0W20. Now, why is that important? Well, for years, people have said to use non-detergent oil as well as, what is it, the hydraulic fluid, basically. And for years, they have not come right out and said, why not use regular motor oil? They've always said non-detergent, non-detergent, non-detergent. Well, I'm not the type that just goes with the flow, and I want to know the reason why. Well, come to find out, basically, the only reason why really is for the foaming effect, mainly, that oil has in it. But the thing is now, most of your motor oils have a anti-foaming additive in it. So I started using 0W20, and my son has even gone so far as trying the 0W8. We're talking about a very thin fluid. With that said, back in the day, hoppers would use transmission fluid because it was extremely thin and it would move through the system extremely fast. The downside is that the transmission fluid would eat up the seals. And the seals would go bad, and you had to replace them fairly often. Now we've got transmission fluid not transmission. Now we've got oils that are thinner as far as viscosity and move through the system. We got it thinner than what transmission fluid is. So we have 0W20, which is common. It's pretty easy to find. And then you've got 0W8, which is even thinner, which I do believe that there's a certain point where the thinness isn't a good thing, but at the same time, 0W20 does not meet that criteria. I think that's right where you want to be. So we're going to swap this out, and that's the only change we're going to make. I'm not going to charge the batteries anymore. I'm going to change his shaft seal, because I noticed that there's a little bit of fluid coming out of the motor. Change his shaft seal. I'm going to clean up the motor just a little bit, but then I'm going to replace the fluid and show you just how much of a difference it makes between non-detergent, when it's cold especially, non-detergent, and 0W20. So we got all the non-detergent drained out and put the 0W20 in there. About to take the first lick. Go ahead. Oh yeah. Try dumping it. Yeah, it even dumps better. Hit it up in the front one more time. Yeah, that's already better, and that's just a fluid change. That's all that is a fluid change. Yeah, she's much better. So if you're not a believer now, non-detergent is thick, 0W20 is very thin, and since it has the additives to remove the foaming, don't worry about it. Just go ahead and run it. It's better than your hydraulic fluid as well. In my opinion, that's the way I'm going from this point forward. I might start jumping into the 0W8, but for the most part, 0W20 is the way to go. Hope you guys found this video informative. Make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment down below what you think about this video.